Well, good day there, boys and girls. It's another beautiful day here up at the Off-Grid Homestead. Today's an exciting one anyways. Headed out today, pick up supplies for our workshop project up over there. So today I got all the tin for the roof and some lumber for the roof, and I brought all my strapping up here yesterday, and yeah, so I'm right ready to go there now on the roof. Now it's snowing today, snowed yesterday, and I brushed all the snow off the roof, so we're probably gonna have to scrape her down there a bit, but we got to get this roof put on straight away here or we're gonna have trouble. So let's get right at her, guys. Okay, so here's our dandy little workshop. I'm getting ready for tin roof, and see, it did me a world of good brushing that snow off yesterday. Otherwise it would have stuck on there. I'm sure the sun hit it and some of it melted and matters of the sort, and I'm gonna have to scrape some off the north side, which of course hasn't seen the sun as good. Cup of tea does a world of wonder on a day like today, boys. She's just a beauty. Now I went with dark red tin for this roof. I figured it'd match up my metal siding here nice, and match my my chicken coop, I guess, too. But the biggest thing is, I think dark red is the best looking kind of tin for a log structure. I think that's my next project. I think green looks deadly too, and I'm sure I'm missing some, but that's why it's dark red, because then it'll match my log cabin. Don't know where I'm gonna put that. Maybe put it over there, not sure. Anyway, lots going on here. I gotta replace those end boards. I'm gonna nail a 2x4 on the end of them. Show you inside my workshop here. So lots going on here. Wood stoves all ready to go, kind of. And yeah, I've got lights and stuff and insulation, but the roof has just been the priority, so I'm so glad to finally get it to go. Like, my tin just showed up here today, so it'll be good to get it all on, that's for damn sure. So what we're gonna do here, it's already about 2:33 because it took a while to get supplies and stuff. Here's all my strapping. I found some, well, they're pretty ugly old 2x4s there, but, or 1x4s, sorry. So that's for strapping. I have 1x6s for the gable ends strapping, show you why in a sec. But I definitely want to get all the underlayment and strapping ready to go tonight, and then that way I can be right ready to rip on the tin there tomorrow. If it snows anymore, we'll probably be much better off with the tar paper on the roof already. So first thing we gotta do, replace these 1x8 boards I tore off the edge here, put a 2x4 on, get right at her. So just gonna put up these 1x8s here quick. Now these are damn nice pine 1x8, but they're unfortunately about the only ones I could find. I could only find them in 12 foot, so I'm gonna have to do it in 2 pieces, but them are minor inconveniences. Okay, now we'll just nail these right in. Put 2 spikes through each rafter here, and then be good to go. Right on. So now I'm just gonna put my end board here on the rafter tails, and need it for drip edge trim and all kinds of shit. So anyways, we're gonna lift her up. Now this will be a bit of a bugger of a job, actually. Okay. That can be a bugger, getting this going. So, looks like we got her lined up. See, I'm just buttoning her right up to the edge of the board we just put on. Now my roof was exactly 8 feet, and now I'm a tad longer. So it's still gonna work. I'm gonna have a slight gap on the top before I put my ridge cap on between my sheets on either side. I did forget to order drip edge and gable end trim, so that's coming later on, but I'm not gonna be able to put it on right away, which is fine. I'm just gonna leave the bottom loose, and we'll tuck the drip edge underneath, and then the gable end goes on top anyway. So kind of shitty. I like to have it all in one video, but what can you do? We'll get it put on no time. She's slick today, boys. Now, of course, we don't want that higher than a roof. We want it to come in right mid, so that'll be good. This is the real beauty of this cordless skill saw, because I just rip with it up to the roof. Now I'm gonna cut this left-handed, and I'm not too ambidextrous or what have you, so. Yep, don't even have to measure, straight on. Cut that right flush. Put 2 nails through each rafter tail, it'll be plenty. And then we'll get right at our tar paper here. Okay, all done with that there now. Now just getting ready for tar paper. See what I mean here? The north side, the sun don't hit it. So it's not good. So I'll have to scrape all that snow off, but it's not too bad at all. It could be a lot worse, but if I get this tar paper on tonight, might snow a lot tonight, should brush off pretty easy in the morning, and then we're in a rush to get the tin on here. Okay, so now it's time for underlayment here. So we'll just roll it out. Now this is felt paper, it covers 400 square feet. I guess we got about, oh fuck, I guess we got about 240 here on the roof. So I'm just measuring it out here, give myself lots extra. When this roll up onto the roof, it never ends well. It just doesn't. So it works good if you can roll it up. Take it up onto the roof like this. Otherwise that roll just rolls down in your pooch. So. Okay, so we're just getting our tar paper put on here. Now I've overlapped it a bit because I didn't cut it straight there on the end. And we'll do the same on the other side, and then we'll come back, trim it flush later on. But yeah, so we'll just nail the bottom of this one and nail the top when we overlap the second sheet. I'm just keeping it lined up here on the end. See, if you have the whole, see how it wants to roll there? If you have the whole roll up here, you tear the whole sheet down. I put one in the top when I move the ladder, otherwise it slides down. I never tell if this fucking thing is going. Okay, we're good to go. So we'll take you up on the roof there for a couple sheets here. You see I got them over here. I can never get this head cam centered good. Okay, so you see we got these lines here on the bottom. So we're gonna overlap it and use the lines to keep our sheet straight. I'm just trying to get this lined up to go straight, because if it doesn't go straight, then it kind of gets wavy. But you know, doing it on this, for this tin roof, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight, and it doesn't, like a little bit of wavy, it don't matter too much. If you're doing a shingle roof, then it does, because it'll get your roof wavy. But tin roof with strapping, we got no worries. So just keep nailing it along here, pulling it snug so it don't get too wavy. And I'm just nailing the bottom, and I don't nail the top unless I gotta hold the roll there, because I just nail the top when I nail the bottom on the next one, because we're overlapping them and whatnot. So we'll just pull this snug and run the whole way here. Okay, that's all she wrote there, I guess. Okay, so we're pretty well all done with her here now. But I'm gonna put one straight down the center here on the ridge and fold it over either side because I didn't quite get her here. I got lots of tar paper and it's cheap stuff, so just nail this. See, it blew off, so I put all my holes just past where I'm gonna cut off. Okay. Last sheet. So I guess I'll start down here and try and keep this side going straight. And we'll just roll it right along here, just hopefully not off the end of the roof. So this one is no longer going straight and I don't even care. You can see the kind of overlap we have here, like we're not gonna worry about it. Now we'll just come down here and nail the other end. Oh, if I don't fall. Okay, so we're finally done all this. Now it doesn't take long, but it's a miserable job. I don't like doing it. The sheets want to blow away and wrinkle up, and you're on the roof and slippery as fuck. I don't really like it. Okay, so I'm just sliding down the prick here, you see. If I can find the ladder. Oh, maybe I can. Okay, well, there she be. Over and out. Okay, well, there she be. This side looks a little nicer than the other side, but they both do the exact same thing. See, I want to get this strapping on there. You see the wind, it'll blow it. Should trim those ends too, but if I put the strapping there on that outside, it'll keep it from blowing. As I seen the sun was getting low there and I got in quite a panic, tell you the truth. Like, I gotta get going here. So anyways, I found all these strapping. These are rough 1x4s. They're older than can be. See, they're not in great shape. They're cracked up and stuff. So I'm gonna use all them on the strapping. You couldn't use them for much more than strapping. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do there. And yeah, they're about 1 inch too short from going the whole distance of my roof. So that is too bad. But I'm gonna put 2x6s here on the gable ends. Damn these short days, I tell ya. Not helping me. So I'm cutting these 16 footers right in half here. That's not gonna want to cut good. And it'll give me 4 pieces that are all 8 foot to do these gable ends, and I want to get the the west facing ones on right away because that wind is about to take her. Okay, so I got her just nailed at the bottom there flush, and I'm trying to line it up here. Now I did something a little silly. I didn't think this was a 5.5 inch overhang. I didn't think it was quite that much, and I wanted to nail to the rafters. That's why I put the 1x6s here. Now it's 5.5, so I'm sitting just right on the deck, like all this stuff. But it seems to be pretty damn good and solid, so I'm just screwing it into that. It's not gonna go anywhere. And this is probably all gonna get reinforced later on. Just not sure, but it's gonna work good here. So no worries there. But I just gotta get her lined up here. Better take my gloves off. Okay, so I got her lined up just flush with my roof decking. And now I'm just gonna bolt her right in here, so. Good and solid. Like, I bolted the piss out of the last one and it's good, so no worries there. But okay, so now I just gonna cut all this excess tar paper off here, and I just gotta cut along this board here. we nailed her. We're lined up here right nice. Well, we're done for the day here now. It's dark out. I didn't quite get as much done today as I would have liked to. I really would have liked to get all the strapping done and then just rip with the tin there tomorrow. But I don't know, we might be pinched to get her all done tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. I've never actually put on a tin roof before, so it's a bit of an experiment. We'll see how it goes. I've always just put the shingles on the roof because that's what I've knew how to do, and I was always in a rush. So no, I figured tin is probably better off though, so that's what we're going with. Now, I've really went all out here on dinner because it's winter now, so I'm just freezing all kinds of meat outside here. I haven't got my cast iron pan heated up here, but I got some pork ribs for dinner. It's a pretty good price too on them, so these will be right on. I'm looking forward to this, boys. I tell you what, I just got these today, so they're not frozen. But we're freezing all kinds of meat there outside. Well, I'm about to set off the fire alarm here. Oh yeah, boys. Oh, she's a beauty. Okay, well, she's coming along great here. You see, I'm just slow cooking her. Now I want to put the sauce on now, get her to cook in, but I don't want to leave it on there too long or it'll just burn. So I'm putting this honey garlic sauce on there, and I better not make too bad of a mess of her. Oh yeah, boys, she's gonna be a beauty. Well, I got myself a hell of a meal there now, guys. Gonna be deadly. And then we'll catch you tomorrow. We'll get this tin roof put on. Well, hopefully we get her all done tomorrow, but that might be a stretch. I'm just not sure. So we're working on roof strapping here today. I had to kick her down a notch. I was getting a panic, and it's never good. Yeah, I'll fuck something up that way, so I had to take her easy a bit. You know, we got time. Want to do a good job. If I'm rushing, I'm not gonna do a good job. So anyway, me and Pooch, he's a happy doggy today. He's munching on pork ribs. So what we're gonna do here is lay out our strapping. I got the other side done. I was glad I got that tar paper on there because it snowed a bit, so we're good to go. Tried to pick out a decent one for the bottom, but these are pretty rough and ugly. But line this up to the bottom of my other board here that goes up on the gables, so get it all level and flush. There she be. So mosey on over to the other side and nail that one in too. So she's good and straight there now. And we're just gonna come along here and nail them into the rafters the whole way. Created myself a bit of a predicament there last night. I left stuff charging in the 12 valve that I didn't mean to leave charging. So nice thing about solar here, you just hook up the cables there, and hopefully it's been on there long enough to go. Okay, so I got the 12 valve going there. That was pretty stupid of me. I can't take the RAM charger down there, boost it, because it has no reverse, can't get it back out of there. So that's why I had to charge on the solar. So here's our tin. She looks pretty good, hey boys? Today has just dwindled away on me like you wouldn't believe. So I've got to get some tin going here. This is pitiful. But this is all new to me, so I have lots of figuring to do on the way. Now, what I'm working at here now is just planning out my screws, getting them pre-drilled and shit, and all the good stuff. So, yeah, this is going to match our siding here nicely, eh? But what I need to do here is pre-drill all my holes for this. So I've got all my calculations. I have 250 screws, so I got to plan them out. And use as many as I can, but I don't want to run out. And I'm just gonna pre-drill my screws. So I'm trying to line it up to go right in the center of my strapping. Give me some room for error if I fuck something up, and all the good stuff. So, oh, she's a nipply one today, boys. Holy. So we'll get this all sorted. Now I got 10 sheets, right? It's gonna work out great because they're 8-foot sheets, and it's 15 foot, and each sheet covers 3 feet. So it should work out here really nicely. No cutting, hopefully. So I'm just gonna try and keep them straight, and if they don't go straight, well, away she goes. But I should have very minimal gap. It should be good, and then my trim will cover if I have any extra. So gap there. So excuse me, but I just gotta drill some holes out here. So I start here at 2 3/4, 19 1/4, the whole 9. But you see, I got all the sheets stacked on top of each other, so we're drilling through them all at once here. So it's gonna work. It's gonna work damn good here, guys. Well, she's going just great, guys. I'm getting a couple of sheets put on her there now. Now it's getting dark here. I'm just getting a feel for it. I'm having a blast. It's going good. Taking it easy. Make sure I don't fuck anything up too bad. But keeping things straight and whatnot as well, which is good. So it's a beauty, guys. Everything is just going great, and I'm having a blast, to tell you the truth. So looks like everything is going pretty straight. So this will probably be my last sheet. I'm just not sure because it's getting pretty dark, but taking her easy here. Make sure I don't fuck anything up. But after this sheet, it'll be dark enough I won't be able to see if I'm going straight or not, so. Getting dinner going here now, boys. She's gonna be a beauty. Oh yeah. So I got pork chops going there. Really been going all out here on the dinners, haven't I? What can I say? A long, pretty chilly day. You gotta get all the calories. Would you just look at this here, boys? I got 9 eggs and 2 pork chops. They're not very big pork chops. My pan's still hot. It's going good here, guys, on tin roofing. Lots of figuring out and stuff, because I'm just figuring it all out as I go here. But got a pretty good idea how everything needs to go together here now. Got everything, I think, thought out pretty good and how I want to do it. So we should just be able to rip the rest of the way. I haven't showed as much as I want to. I got some more strapping to do there on the other side. I'm about to run out of nails. And then I got lots of tin to lay, so we'll show lots of that. Okay guys, I'm going to have a deadly feast here. Cook's got to eat too, and then we'll mosey on. Yeah, they know when I'm talking to you. Hey Cookie boy! He says I don't show the doggy enough, and I quite agree. He's a great doggy. He's always a happy guy, and yep. It's great to have around for sure. He's been hanging out inside here. He didn't want to come outside. He wants to stay by the wood stove, so he's been in here a while. Anyway guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Well guys, it's going good here. I had to leave today, get some stuff, but I picked myself up a new flannel coat too. These are the best coats, man. It was a little chilly for Denim Danger there, so. Anyway, I got this side all done. Pretty well. It's not quite done, but it's looking damn good and whatnot, so that's all good. We're just gonna, I'm just working on the other side, got a little bit of strapping to do and whatnot. And then also going to get all the tin put on here. There'll be a little bit left after today, and I have to wait on some stuff. But I got this here camera deal, so we'll bring you up there with me and see how she goes. So I'm working on strapping up here. See, it's got all kinds of shit going on here. So I had 9 full lengths, so I had to do this one in little smaller pieces there. And you can see I kind of boxed off my cathedral ceiling kit because I wasn't sure if I wanted something around the outside to nail the flashing, and as well as the tin where we cut it out there to put the chimney through. So I wasn't too sure on that just yet, but I figured it's not going to hurt anything even if we don't use it. But so I'm going every 2 foot on the flashing here. So I'm going every 2 foot on the flashing here, and a little shorter. That bottom one is a tad shorter there. So nailing all these right into the rafters. Using 3-inch spikes, I guess. And you can see here, I got marks where I want them to go, and worked out good there, particularly on the other side. So we'll get that going. Okay, so now I'll come over here and line these sides up. You see this one, it's got quite a twist to her. These are ugly boards, so we'll get her straightened out. Might crack it, don't really care. Yeah, figured. See this one we want up here. I didn't cut these perfectly. This isn't a perfectly straight roof. It's tapered out here on me, but that's fine. So you can see our tin is just looking beautifully on the other side. It worked out real nice. I made it to the other end. I got a bit to trim off there, but I was able to keep it nice and straight, which is a miracle because it's not a straight roof. But now we'll just come through here, and I can see where all my rafters are here. You can see I made a line of nails up and down here, and so I'll just nail these in. Whoops. Okay, so there's our strapping all done there now, guys. Let's put a couple sheets of tin up there. Okay, so I was told that these little metal shavings after you drill can create rust spots on the tin. So I've just been brushing these sheets off quickly before I throw them up there. We'll orient this the right way. Now, something I did here that I had even planned out, and so it wasn't good, but you see they overlap. Like, we're gonna start on the other side, and this one on the other side is gonna overlap opposite the prevailing winds. This side is not, it's the other way, which is not great. Now, I had planned that out, but I only planned it out for one side. So for next time, I'll have to pull half the sheets off the one side and drill them like the other way, starting from the other side. But that's all that's went wrong here so far, and so that's pretty good. That's not a big issue. We'll mosey on over here. Okay, so we're just getting this sheet put up here, and I'm just going right over top of my cathedral ceiling for now. Support kit. I'll cut it out later, it'll be easy. So I'm going to try and line this first one up straight. Surely to God it'll be a tad tricky. And if it, like this is a pretty small roof, it's pretty hard to go too far wrong. And I also want to overlap this tin about an inch. You can see here, I got real lucky, took my time, got a real nice consistent overlap, like that's straight the whole way. But you see, I got to trim that. That's not perfectly straight, but it's about as good as it's gonna get. So I think we're looking good here. Can do a world of wonder, just take in a step back and see how she's going. I think she's a beauty, so we'll screw her in, I guess. Okay, so we're just gonna screw her in here now. You see, I forgot and put these through, but I don't have my drip edge here yet, so I was gonna leave the bottom undone for now, and I'll have to slide the drip edge underneath the tin here. So I'm not gonna screw them in quite yet. But these are our screws for our tin here, and they got a seal on them here, and they're color matched for the tin. So we're just putting them right into our strapping. All our holes have lined up here real nice. See, I want to torque them down, but I don't want to torque the shit out of them. Probably do me no good on the seal. So that'll be about good there probably. But we'll put all these screws in here now. Just put my gloves on because it's chilly, prick. So we'll mosey on over here. And I gotta climb up this roof. It's working good. I can get up to these high ones easy, just by coming up here on the side. Now you see, I still gotta nail them once, so that's why I'm up here too. So you see, I'm also not using any foam closures on the bottom of the sheets. Now the reason for that is I talked to a carpenter about doing it like this with the strapping and stuff. Says if I could insulate it, just put my bats right up to the roof. Says yeah, that'll work, but it's probably best you don't put foam closures, let it breathe a bit, so that'll be good. Yeah, so we're giving her here on the last sheet. I don't know how well we've lined her up here, but we'll soon find out. So, oh Christ almighty. Okay, so it looks like we came in straight. Well, we must not have actually come in straight because the roof is not straight, but that's a perfect overlap there. It's consistent the whole way through. So I just putting this last sheet on here still. Oh shit, eh? Better see, I got my block there for my ladder. Deadly. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just putting a stitcher or two into the sheet. See, I'm gonna have to go up on the gable end there and reach over both the top of this sheet. What I had been doing is just putting 2 stitches per sheet, one here, one on the 4th strapping, but I was just seeing how I do for screws. So now I'm gonna come through here and put one in the center as well. I'll put one down here too when we put our drip edge, but I'm not sure about the top one because that'll probably interfere with our ridge cap when we put that. Anyway, and I'll do the same up here as well, I guess. So now we'll just come put a couple screws through here. I gotta be careful not to over tighten these ones or it'll bend her right down. See, that's good there. We'll come up here as well. There she be, good to go. Well guys, she's looking just great here. I put a few more stitches there through the overlaps on the sheets and stuff as well. But yeah, I just got a little bit left here to do. I gotta trim that shit off, but I figure I'd break out the camera now, otherwise we'd be seeing in the dark. Because it's gonna get dark here real quick. Yeah, she's looking just great, guys. See, I already started cutting her over there, but a couple of things. I forgot to order the drip edge and the gable flashing, which was just brilliant. So that stuff don't come till the 4th, eh? So that's quite a ways away, which is kind of too bad, but I got lots to do to keep myself busy until then, that's for sure. See, I'm missing the trim for the gable ends here. Now I'm not sure how all that is gonna go, if I got enough there to bolt it all down, because that goes over top, right? So then I can't put on my ridge cap because this gable trim has to go underneath it. The drip edge will be easy, we just tuck it in there. It's not crucial right now either. And yeah, so that'll be just great once we get all that done. And then the chimney flashing for the roof, oh, there's just a tremendous amount of stuff to do. But I'm pretty well gonna leave it like this here for now. You know, it's good, everything's covered up nice. I might get a little snow there in the ridge, it don't matter one bit at all, so that's great. First time ever installing a tin roof. I always wanted to know how to do it, and I figure I do more of this tin roofing. I think everything went really well. The strapping's all damn solid, the underlayment's good, the roof's solid, shouldn't leak, hopefully. It's all it all looks good. I don't know though, I haven't done any of this here before, so maybe I did something stupid that was obvious. Who the fuck knows, you know? But believe me, I'll know. As soon as this video goes up, I'll know. So I think it went all pretty good though, guys, so it's right on. Yeah, she looks good here too. That red, it looked a hell of a lot darker on the ground. You put it up there on top against that's the darkest red I could find, but this is so dark, this here siding. Now see, I was not sure what to do about the outside yet, but it won't be anytime soon. Now you see some of these pieces are kind of pooched here, and I do like the rustic appeal of the metal siding, but you see here, like, these are all trees, scratched it up. When we come through here, we rip that clean open. But I talked to Gramps, as he says he's got lots of the metal siding laying around, so I could put it up there on the gable ends there and replace some broken pieces. She'd be a rustic old son of a hooer, but we'll see how she goes. That's something for this. Like, I got projects next summer. I do not have time right now. It's getting ridiculous here. So but yeah, she looks damn good there now, the way she is. Christ, I hardly hate to piss around with it. Like, even that it's a nice kind of a contrast going from that metal siding to the barn board there on the peak, and it looks damn good. The problem with this stuff is though, it's got all kinds of cracks in it, and just gonna spray foamer for the now, but it'll have to be addressed eventually. So yeah, she's just a beauty, coming along great here, guys. So anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate you all the nice comments. Like, I totally just cannot even like, there's so many now, which is, it's a bittersweet because the channel grows like crazy, but it's bitter because I don't get to answer them all anymore. But it's too bad, you know. Like, I come up here bush for a week, and then I come out and I look at all the comments, thousands of them, I think. So it's tough, but I appreciate you all for sure. It's a wonderful little community we got here, friends. So anyway, thank you for watching. Lots coming up here, workshop build, and just a lot going on around here. So over and out.